This is a prediction of today's Capricorn horoscope. Those born between the dates of December 22 to January 19 are of this zodiac sign. Love is an important aspect for this sign, and they require good emotional stability to be able to give everything in other areas of life. Those of you born under the sign of Capricorn probably find yourself in one of those moments when you are indecisive and don't know where to go. On the one hand, you have what your mind tells you, but on the other hand, what you really want to do. Think that life is 2 days and you could lose one in deciding. If you are so blocked that you can't decide which of the two people would be more appropriate to maintain a relationship, the best thing you can do is separate yourself for a few days and reflect alone to really see which one you miss the most. Sometimes a little distance makes us see things more clearly and helps us make a decision. As for work and money, I tell you that these days are going to follow the usual trend, but this is something that is going to change for the better as indicated by the prediction of your Capricorn horoscope for the near future. Love horoscope for single women. The women of the Capricorn sign are quite affectionate, and you love detailed men who do not cut themselves when expressing their love. But at the same time you are very complicated because you don't like cloying men or those who give you ears. Without a doubt, conquering a Capricorn woman is quite complicated for anyone. Your heart is currently somewhat divided, and that is something that only you can clarify. It would not be bad if you listened to what your family or closest friends think, but you always have the last word. The natives of your sign are very changeable people. They have a duality of character that is quite difficult for other people to understand. This is why your relationships often fail. If you don't want to scare away someone who is interested in you, try not to be so changeable or he will end up thinking that you are not interested in him. In love, today's horoscope tells you that it is a time of waiting, of calm, and that moments of greater activity will come soon. Today's free prediction for the Capricorn man. The Capricorn man usually has quite clear ideas, but today you may feel quite confused when it comes to love issues. It is possible that you have to decide between two people, one whom you have known for some time and another who has recently burst into your lives. I advise you to distance yourself as much as possible from them and search within yourself for the answer you seek. Only you can know which of these women is the one that could fit you the most and be compatible enough to start a relationship. Capricorn horoscope today of love for singles. Friends of this sign of Capricorn, stop complaining about how the panorama is in terms of couples. Perhaps the reason that you do not find someone to start a relationship is rather how difficult it is to be happy, more than there are not interested and single people available to start a relationship. There are many ways and possibilities to meet people, and if it is not easy for you to do it directly, try it through your friends or colleagues. The point is that you should lose your shyness and relate more, and thus you will increase the chances of meeting someone who is compatible with you. If you have a partner, on this day you wonder how well you know your partner. You find that there are many gray areas that you ignore. You wonder if that's a bad thing. Before answering, try to specify how much she doesn't know about you. Mystery is part of love. And it is always necessary that we have something that the other can discover tomorrow about ourselves. If you do not have a partner, do not put all your cards on the table, because there should always be room for mystery between two who have to love each other. Part of the attraction that person finds in you has to do with what they would like to find out. You are a great secret that wants to bend into cipher. Don't let him down. It is a day in which you should think about what you expect from the future, about the fears you have of tomorrow. The best way to master those fears is to put your money into building equity. Consider investing. Put your income to work. From this day keep a percentage that goes to an investment fund. One of the attitudes that harms you the most is harassment. You do not like to feel observed, studied or qualified. It is time for you to put a stop to that insane admiration that a close person has for you. You don't like what he does, and it causes you stress that you simply don't deserve. On this day you wonder how well you know your partner. You find that there are many gray areas that you ignore. You wonder if that's a bad thing. Before answering, try to specify how much she doesn't know about you. Mystery is part of love. And it is always necessary that we have something that the other can discover tomorrow about ourselves. It is a day in which you should think about what you expect from the future, about the fears you have of tomorrow. The best way to master those fears is to put your money into building equity. Consider investing. Put your income to work. From this day keep a percentage that goes to an investment fund. One of the attitudes that harms you the most is harassment. You do not like to feel observed, studied or qualified. It is time for you to put a stop to that insane admiration that a close person has for you. You don't like what he does, and it causes you stress that you simply don't deserve. You totally deserve to be praised and thanked for everything you've done for others lately. Your advice has been exemplary. Your support has been invaluable. You have handled delicate situations with skill and conviction. And everyone knows that too. However, it is one thing to be thanked for your good deeds, and another to be credited for simply being yourself. If it seems to you that you are not being valued enough, hold on. The legacy of Mars bond with Saturn, your ruler, illuminates your intrinsic value. Support and appreciation will come later. Tip of the day: wait for people to say what they think of you before you tell them what you think of them, and say something accordingly. Your emotional health is about giving what you receive. Lucky numbers for today: 7, 12, 13, 16, 23, 43. Free Capricorn Daily Horoscope Tips. All the horoscope signs are divided into 3 decans according to the date of birth, and this is the specific Capricorn horoscope prediction and advice for each of them. First decan, December 22 to 31. Calm and reason will benefit you, but you have to be alert and love to news or events that can mark the days to come. Second decan, January 1st and 10th. The horoscope tells you that thinking things through and acting with your head will give you results. Third decan, January 11 and 20. Capricorn today must be especially careful not to make hasty decisions as a result of their impatience.